Let's start with an MVP.
Ooh. All right, let's roll.
I'll start with mine.
You
guys.
up?
Do you guys want me to go first?
I'm curious.
I think,
Kay,
I think we all know.
Who do you got, Kay?
With Derek Carr.
Get out of here. Of course.
It's not because Raider fans are incredible on Twitter and they wake up at 4 in the morning to watch our show. It's because Derek Carr is tied for the league lead in wins by a quarterback. You want to talk about Tom Brady? He's only played in 4 games, right? He's had 6 wins, 5 on the road. And the big point I want to make here is not the fact that he's got 17 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions on the year. He has a 100-plus passer rating. All that's incredible. It's really the fact that the defense, gentlemen, is 31st in the league. In what world do you have a team at 6-2 when your defense is at the bottom? Cleveland's at the bottom. The Niners are at the bottom as far as defense is concerned. They're not 6-2. He is the playmaker, the difference maker, the most valuable player on that team in the league.
That's a case for you.
Incredible.
Yeah, I like it.
23 penalties and they still win because of him. It's huge, Kay.
It's wild. And the big test will be so interesting to spin the ball forward here to week 9. He's got Denver. You tell me he doesn't go in there and get a win. He beat the Broncos last year. Tom Brady did not beat the Broncos last year.
Yeah.
Don't smile at me
I
like
love
that.
it.
Yeah. If he wins, you guys have to get on board with me.
I think I'm already on board with you. I think Derek Carr is a very valid choice. I would go Matt Ryan. Because of the historic numbers he's putting up.
Sure.
It's not getting a lot of attention right now, but Matt Ryan is on pace to shatter all sorts of records, including compete for the all-time passing yards in a season record. And he's doing it with the same kind of offense as last year, but you add in Mohamed Sanu, you add in some other guys, and they're getting it done. And Ryan has had a lot of games where I think we were ready to say, okay, well, Matt Ryan can't go into Denver and win. This year he's winning. They beat the Packers in a shootout. In the final minute, he's got to drive the length of the field. He does it. Matt Ryan, to me, historic numbers. The defense, like you said with the Raiders, the Falcons' defense better, but not one of the elite defenses, and Matt Ryan is throwing that team on his arm. He was our first quarter MVP. He's my first half MVP. But what's always been the case with Matt Ryan's career? Late in the game.
A month from now, are we having the same conversation?
Man.
What are we going to be doing? So we'll see.
But what's so incredible is what he's doing, not targeting and just forcing the ball to Julio Jones, who he has out there.
Yeah.
Julio Jones has been held to under 30 yards in several games this season, and he's finding other receivers, Mohamed Sanu being a huge factor there. Tevin Coleman, I know he hasn't been out there lately, but a big guy there as well. Michael Robinson, MVP.
M-Rob, who you
By
got?
the way, what?
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Come on.
There's your MVP.
It's rolling.
Hey.
It's wet. It's wet.
Okay.
You know what? This may be a little low-hanging fruit here, and I'm sure it is. But I'm going to go with the eye test. It's Tom Brady. Are you kidding me?
Pick
Why
that
are we
fruit,
talking,
Mike.
Why are we
Somebody had
talking
to.
about anyone else?
I think it's because he was out for a
games.
month.
Yeah, so what?
That might be the opposite.
Yeah, okay, so what? But when he comes back, and it looks like he was playing the entire time. He's leading the league in almost every statistical category other than yards because he missed 4 games. He's completing the most passes in the league. And look at these tight ends. Look at these tight ends. You see Rob Gronkowski right there. You see Martellus Bennett, who really hadn't got cranking yet with Tom Brady. I don't know if there's going to be a defense that's crafted this year that's going to be able to stop Tom Brady. The only thing that's going to stop Tom Brady is health. That's the only thing this year. Now, we can talk about him being gone for a month, but guys, let's just keep it funky, keep it 100 right now. This guy is the best player in the National Football League.
They were 3-1 without him. How valuable is he?
He is the best player
Mike,
in
he
the
has not
National
thrown an
Football
interception.
League.
It's incredible. He's
Like, come on,
amazing.
man.
But I took a different
Keep it
choice, guys.
funky.
I'm going to try to keep it funky.
Okay,
This is a little funky. My MVP is A.J. Green. All right? I love it. I know it doesn't go to a wide receiver.
You know I love this.
You love it. And listen, let's get this out of the way. He leads the league in touchdown receptions. He leads the league in receptions, yards, receiving, all that stuff, okay? I've never considered A.J. Green to be that guy who's in the best, like in the Calvin, the Antonio Brown. I feel like he's always right there in the cuffs. Mike, I was wrong. This season, he has proved it. The plays that he makes every single week. I watch a lot of Red Zone Channel. Every time they go to a Bengals game, my guy Scott Hansen is like, you're not going to believe what you're about to see from A.J. Green. I feel like A.J. is single-handedly trying to save the vine. He's a very vineable athlete. And what color is a vine? It's green, all right? Every time we throw it to the end with Hail Marys, one-handed catches, prolific.
Aren't they on a losing team, though?
If they weren't for A.J. Green, Peter, this team is 0-7. Yes, they're on a losing team.
Throwing the ball
He is
away.
carrying. You know how hard it is to do that as a wide receiver? That's why we don't see it. Yes, they're on a losing team, just like Brady missed the first month. But without A.J., they don't have a win. I love A.J.
But it's
You
really
kept
not-
it funky.
Ahota, I did.
I'm going to say that all show.
hard, though. If they're losing all the time, you're throwing it up.
Exactly. You know how hard it is to make a case for A.J. Green as MVP, though? I just did it.
Good job,
That's
brother.
hard.